Okay, it's about 6:30 on Tuesday, June 11th, and looks like we've got a big rig on its side here at the corner of Crown, just off the corner of Crown Valley and Antelope Woods Road.
Welcome to our annual Agua Women's Club Scholarship Luncheon. We are very excited to be able to award scholarships to some of our seniors every year. And this is a tradition that's been going on for quite a while, and we hope that it goes on for decades into the future. Because we know that the Agua Women's Club is going to be here decades into the future, and one of our main goals is paying attention to the children in our community and helping them reach successful adult lives. And we have some of the most awesome young people in our community who grow up, come back, join the women's club, join other groups in town, and have their children here, and it just goes on and on. And it's pretty amazing to me how many of our youngsters end up coming back and raising their families in town. So remember, you might think now, Agua Women's Club, oh my gosh, I'll never be old enough for that. But a couple years down the road, you'll be here sitting at the tables and eating the candy and drinking wine with the rest of us.
Case in point, you only have to be 18.
Yes, case in point, my daughter.
You only have to be 18.
And we have some other recipients of scholarships here today from the past, so it's just something that keeps on giving. So remember, we're going to give a plug for the Agua Women's Club here. Remember that all of our events go to fund the different things that happen in our community that we put on, and to hopefully get us a updated, facelifted building, that the electricity in the kitchen actually work all the time. That'd be awesome. Woohoo! So keep your eye out for all the events that we have posted in town and in our local newspapers. And on the website, there's Facebook sites for the Agua Women's Club, for Agua Dulce. So, you know, click on the Facebook and see what's going on out here.
Hello. Hello. So you used to saying good evening, but it looks like afternoon now. So I'll say afternoon instead. All right. Well, we have collision and citation statistics today. Last month, the area around Agua had about 40 reportable traffic collisions. 14 of those involved some injury. There were, of those, let's see, 6 of them that were actually DUI related, but of the 6, only 2 of them had injury. So the predominance were just property damage or injury, but not DUI related. There was one recorded fatality traffic collision which occurred on the 31st, last day of the month. That occurred here on Sierra Highway, right around Sierra Summit. As far that collision is still under investigation, but as far as we can see, the only thing we have is one vehicle traversing across the double yellows into another vehicle. The reasons for that driver's action are unknown or undetermined yet at this point, but there doesn't seem to be anything criminal related to the case itself. It's just an unfortunate incident as far as we see it right now. In the month of May, though, we did have 12 DUI arrests. There were 3 reported felony arrests in amongst the area. One of them involved a felony pursuit with a stolen vehicle and some driving under the influence as well. That pursuit went around the freeway and off the streets a couple of times. Finally came to an end right around Soledad Canyon Road in 14, where the suspect took a foot bail, ran down an embankment, and our officers took chase and kind of lost him in the brush there, so they called out a canine. The canine came out, and probably due to the reasons of this person's intoxication or level of intoxication, he fought off the dog maybe about 4 different times, and the dog, responded negatively by separating itself. But they finally prevailed and kind of chewed him up a little bit as he was trying to jump the fence and brought him back down. So we took him into custody. No injuries to any of the officers. The dog was okay after that. There was a drug-related arrest on the 21st around Sierra Highway and Steel. That one was just contraband found with a party who was also driving under the influence. And then lastly, we had another felony arrest on the 19th, which involved another stolen vehicle and another DUI driver who that person actually collided into some fixed object. So strangely enough, DUIs yield us felony arrests for the most part. People who are committing crimes continue to commit crimes, and if we catch them at a lower level crime, there's a good chance we'll catch them at a higher level crime. And that's the way it usually works for our department. We can, out of an infraction, simple infraction, something as simple as a speed stop, we can yield several felonies in wanted persons. I know speed definitely is a concern to most of the people here in these communities, especially on Sierra Highway, and of course, Dulce and Escondido. Our department definitely responds to those requests for service. As a matter of fact, we had a couple of complaints last month. We responded in force, on a random basis. I had the senior volunteers come out here, deploy the radar trailer on Sierra Highway, maybe once or twice. We had several other units respond to the area as well as myself and write some citations there. So we do hopefully take the load off of the community by being here and showing up and responding by writing citations and making arrests. As a result, actually citations for last month, I can tell you that there were just in the unincorporated parts of the Agua Dulce area, there were 49 citations issued there. There were 71 just on Sierra Highway alone. There were 5 on Soledad Canyon and 4 of them right here on Agua Dulce itself. Agua Dulce does get some attention, not as much as maybe Sierra Highway does, but we do give it some attention. And also I can share with you too some of the stats that we have, statistics that we have for speed related citations just in comparison to last year. And we'll look at the two months, May and April of 2012 and 2013. Last year in 2012, we had 2,205 speed citations in our area, which is the New Hall area, which covers all of Santa Clarita and Agua Dulce, and as far north as Gorman. So 2,200 last year. April of this year, in comparison, we had 2,600. May of last year, we had 2,800 speed citations. May of this year, and this report was only produced on May 9th of 2013, so it only included 9 days of the month, and we already had 2,500 citations for this area. So we still have 22 days to account for the rest of the month. So we do, like I said, we respond to the communities, and communities when they're concerned will come out here and take care of business.